Obi Akwaba and Fambra, a porcupine stand here on YouTube with Seobed. Well, Kotoko game and a boy against Levin Wise. And yebe buhun konta. Edi achro. Yeba be pensin simunum. Edi amamo. Ama wehu die womu nyina. Die womu nyina na wetimi eden. Ehu. Ama bibia akoye kama. Lineup. Goalkeeper Frederick Asare. Game ended 1-0. Got to qualify to the next stage. But the Babi Chirim. Then you see what went wrong. Moving forward, what should be done. You never can want some on this channel. Lineup. Frederick Asare, goalkeeper. Michael Sifa, right back. Michael Sifa and a ball right back. Yes. Ajitan started. And Jitimpo no ni squad no mumpo no abaye Wabe started. Intisifa right back. Left back Patrick Esiedu. Solid. You be coming in on some. 4 and 5 Samba O'Neill Henry Ansu. And about 4 and 5. Then when you brantia your friend Samuel Tinedu a Bobby. On the intim menu and a partner ewo infinfi on a babaya ejinomenim. Up front, Saka Dauda, Elvis Cheba for Kwame Poku. Wemo and a starting Edema Sante Kotoko. Kotoko winning by 1 goal. So first observation, stadium attendance. Na and a game is a washa. No crane yamienim. Adia ba kwa odi two ball no started shabe huno nipa dom na ewo stadium hono na ewo form pa and nipa ba no na ewo form. Yes, you can make a case say a FA Cup match, but clearly the stadium was virtually empty. This is a warm up at the time and a warm up okoso and the two and the match and ankasa started baby any power a VIP ho. For the red stands and the yellow stands and the green stands are quite dedicated Ediama away team no. You can take your time and count the number of people and all. It is understandable because Santa Kotoko bought against an opponent or Division 1 on a popular name. It didn't be any no. That is 1. 2. It's an FA Cup game where the level of competition, no, among whom say in Drew stage a betrayed Omako. Even if it was an FA Cup game against Heart to Folk, against Olympus Bia, against Mr. Olympus, Diana B, Ghana Hamidiam Bia, it sells itself. But the opponent and even the stage I have no, saying FA Cup final, and I got Kobo Wise. I forget about the opponent. Because it's the cup final with the ability to attract people to the stadium. But this is not a cup final. At the round of 16, in March, Nankasa any enough weight to convince people to come to the stadium on a working day and a Wednesday. I'm for Kwe Juma pa. Juma Ghana has here and to Tonase. Unye be ya one de radiase. It's a nipanebe Kwe Juma no be free or bus stadium at 3 p.m. Obi stadium normally midweek matches cry push 5 and 6. Na say estimate say omo pon adwuma no. Omo nyina atimi anya adaje atimi aba behwe ball ni bi. Ama bibia atimi eden akoyie. Nti se obi a ono no kan say ono otifie a oye na adwuma o ja na adwuma ho aba at 3 p.m. no. Na definitely unim say nipadom na ebeba no ebe off. So the first observation has to do with attendance. Got about 2 matches. After league Nico break on bounce back, Banin and intimi enough numbers. That's Kotoko game is against Basekoli Stars. But between that, Kotoko away matches menu. Bako ye Samates and Abako Wenchi against Younger Port Benoke Bobo Toma. If Kotoko Timidin Kunimo Sa matches ni menu. Yes, Abe 4. They say Kotoko winning back to back. Into Tibiko winning menu and I say 4 matches. I twaso. Now, or your promo ni year. Think that Sunday, no numbers. That's next week Sunday. Numbers are Kotoko Menya was stadium, no. be more than a ne the against Lagos. So first observation, I can say the number of people at the stand. The second observation, say Coach Ogum and for game no end agro. Say Oshe Monday recovery now. You got to tell her and right the too many men there are too many say and ras anti-Kotoko train to be our channel and ra Yamfa Kotoko training news because there was no training. On Monday. Now Monday, the Coach Ogum and the boys near no. Say based on that, and now they are starting 11. It meant that most of the players no more against Lagos City na kwatranchen. Because Kamara the na him say Kamara mo make it the 20-man squad him say Frederick Asai na better. Near him say Sifa so she training na Sifa Samba Ansu Esiedu near him so mo na bebo echiro. But in the middle, na the no yene yama na say Chejamna Emmanuel entry any blay and a bebo medal with a dukuminta any cheba for a Awukye. That was what coach Niye and Huejuma. But surprisingly, he decided to parade the top squad. Mrantiena or Jumunia Dino. Falana happened to Smami. Or the Omo ena ebeye Juma ene ewo bonum. Inti wanye rotation biya. Wanfanyoma en diagro biya. Ewo ye nkomoshishenum. Chiron de send enim na sa no but osen kipu tineduni in team because enim say blay any chei entimi mbo against Samates. Therefore ni enim so be rest omo but omo na ball ne nti omo bo Sunday Wednesday and they will play on Sunday also. Omo ayaya boy obo Saka ebo Kwame Poku and osan ball Abrante fen cheba for. So Coach Ogum is looking at building the energy level of his players and also doing well in the FA Cup. One hesa obesisem no chinebi surprise aba because na beat Avoka. I was be Avoka bet me nya bi abone ade but no, we keep on the main team to get the results that will take him to a year you can send the quarterfinals. No form of complacency and a coach so ne. And indeed, si urabo numa obeti as say and neno na say WISE-10. Now the third observation, the issue of Kotoko set pieces. I'll come to the game. A game now ni breaking. And there was a match in the first half and the second half Kotoko nya especially corner. Because WISE-10, I'll come and talk about how you experience some year and how they were struggling at the final third of Kotoko. But no mu pushy. Omambe young team on team Kessie Bebono Abejinechiri. It was end to end. Omo running the Kotoko koba. And because of that, Kotoko had spaces at their back to catch them on what you call the break. So by catching them on the break. And at the end of the day, by catching them on the break, they were being forced to make interceptions or defensive zone, leading to corner kicks for Kotoko. Now, same way, yaka and yeka. Coach Malik Jabel, the technical director of Asante Kotoko, Yanena interview on this platform, they are two just said, Adia ba kwa who say ha Kotoko ye say Kotoko the pressure see opponent so na so channel around the penalty box free kick bar got continue fanya she anche and a particular see ricochet free kick against Ediana Odoma. But after that as a free kick no asan yere free nkomo. Then adia ba kwa san kan ne say we a team na so wo mo bi pressure na okoshe go na ni panic clear ball no e de corner. What it means is that you still have possession because on the ball na corner. But so corner na now say na there's a chance now we create your no intercept your corner we another opportunity no. What say no ama say or no na ball no the possession about be dinensa. Onu mom and eba be chire bibi or the ball no. So you are supposed to punish teams out of set pieces. Jombe chow around the box any corner who do abinya. Bene in such a match, Team Akesia the experience the punish opponent by using set pieces. But clearly, who said with Boas and Kotoko boy. It's a free kicking bedahwa, na ya sem fufro, corner ne bedahwa, na ya sem fufro, and that was definitely not the best. Moving forward, I think as club, there should be a proper means of using set pieces. Now, someone say near Boas na baso, come the corner hand call for. As a second kunyebi. Send a nipa no no ba. E kwa corner krana ni yem da so ye den ehye no because onim say bibi ba besi. But e kwa corner ni apema fa ba, e kwa corner ni abo normal clear bibi papa bi en free man ba. I don't think that is positive. Now, let's talk about Asante Kotoko's fullbacks. That's my fourth observation. Now, when we analyze Asante Kotoko this season, Asante Kotoko, apart from the defensive unit, Frederick Asare was not really called to action. Because born here, Yan Shadan fa Sare pressure and Konoso. Wise for an intimia Hannah drink. Oh, even the center back pair of Kotoko were not really a Estefa matured center forward. Because don't forget, say, Nami Arma Sunday, Mankuirimo, or Samates. The only say, were a matured player about Premier League in a Peodia Grobe how. But say now I have Kotoko game now. When your player from Wise, I bet my castle bit my SA Jumanibi. But rather, they had young, sharp wingers. And a dear, we have born out most of one quality did that 7-11 on my how. Then a Stefan ball right back, and a Patrick Essiedu ball left back. And as usual, let's start from the left. Patrick Essiedu. Go and watch go now, Kotoko. And or no, and a DNA friend pre assist. So we shall cross ne free left or right or. Saka switch a pass nearby left. O huri no control ball no wiem and or the see. Emma instantly nechita for no e bomb nsem e de mano on how he controlled the ball or the ball near the see from. That's the first thing. Or control ball no the see from you no. And no take it on another defender and stand an oil cross. Ama afa players ni nenim abeto Awukye ho amana abo ato atenem. So majority of events leading to the goal, the brilliance of Patrick Essiedu dead. I was from the left back position to the attacking zone. I was a delivery leading to a goal. Then you look at Michael Sefa. Sefa clearly only Lord Amo across the ability nibi. Oh, Undru baby amo wana. Born or come no more cross test and a Patrick Abasi. But the one here say or a rigid defender. Say oh bobo. Na unya number 7 bi o ha adwen abetimi na akoto so. Oni ni bewu oho. Ono ne de no. So a center back. Into obo right back. Defensive work in be more. Into o ma unyusu sa channel no. And because of that say see eduba na nima. No ma be 3 e we chiro as 3 back. Because Sambemba, Ansumba, and on Stefano Somba. So I think command say a seer do qua. A seer do ne Lord nebo abons a seer do qua na Lord Konaka 2. But with Sefa a seer do qua. Samba pushiba left wakakra. Ansu a general fin. Na Sefa so ben ansu kakra na than a 3 back. Into the ball be drews as counter and be drew na Kotoko boys near the age na ho. And today I was impressed with the kind of performance Oputu up. Now, fifth observation. Asante Kotoko boy against Legon City's coach Ogum talked about the sharpness of the Kotoko players. And the other coach person can one 7 years say Kotoko ability to recover the ball never form because on ball watch. But then me hun san kakra. I think I saw Kotoko no more pressing in terms of trying to win back possession. Adia ba kwa man nim se coach Ogumbe tries obey ho adwuma the press resistance of Asante Kotoko, especially the middle two. The midfield was so crowded. Inti ene na otimu so bi se baba ya oje ball na omutugu no so ana ya asem foforo. But se wo hwe eye chedwamna inti menumum. I'm not surprised last week Ghana Premier League team of the week. Otimi wuremu one Patrick Essiedu wuremu. I mean, people are starting to appreciate his brilliant impact and contribution to the Asante Kotoko team when we are playing. But adia can only thing they do here say in chase you binge board ye. Ubetimi trust you almost be. Oma ho de omo was san ho de ne pa. Omo be tata watch ball na free nsem. But as omo ball no e protected the defense. Baby ana asem no aba na say I said they met a young teamer omo rane. Or more the stamina. Into almost they will try and press you to win back possession, and they do that time. And then yoma AI drink kakra edi ama Asante Kotoko team no, and that is one of the key things that I observe. Into I think say Coach Ogum definitely also observed that, and I won't be surprised say obeye ho adwuma about this particular game. Let's talk about Chiba for Awukye and the confidence Eban kakra, and then he scored. And my catcher will say, "Midin komobi, Emma, obi oben technical team ne catcher me say, game a Kotoko boy against Legon Cities. The technical team were impressed with his work rate because omo catcher and say, Ajeti entiapo, onye fully fit. Inti ema onko de ni mo sa omboano. Na se Kotoko nkuta ball na ombo Ajeti. Number 2. Se faso ba na no sa ka sa asem ne kire no. And say they were impressed with it. And then he's been able to score a goal against a clubber, WISE. It was a tough game because Kotoko is mature than WISE. By and then you see a maturity in it, especially in the final third of WISE-4 no. WISE-4 no the omudu Kotoko ni mu ano mu hu de omonye no ana ese Benfica ne Barca no. Barca for ni through at him say boys ni nim de omoye 2-3 passes no the ball no to atrem. But as a Kotoko de no no mu through ani mu ana omo de omoye no. Na won say dem hu so sa. De na Kotoko mrante na ye we ni na won say dem hu so sa. Saka for instance, Kwame Poku clearly enya the best of games. E we na match boy na Chiba for. But one moment, one intelligent go. Empty net and Kosena kiebet na ha bonechi papa. Ti kwaya chance ne beto ha or dane ball to atenem no. Me sure say as a player waba under numerous criticisms. Okaya Kotoko chita for no media which di including myself because of how in the first game Obama Asante Kotoko. Emma time I know see Ogumubo players out of position, you know. People were fighting for Awukye to be moved from the right side to the center forward position. But at that time, now Albert Amwa, born now all ball. Never did say, you be Albert Amwa, Eden, a free home. Assembling, I don't know. Any day, go fast, a buy. Until a month for Awukye Dipa. And I'm happy that he was able to score the only goal for Asante Kotoko, which Ebe Buano, I want the confidence. Nijidia Obo. Don't forget Kotoko team the competition wom. This is a team that Samson Eduku is on the bench. Isaac Minta is on the bench. And to see about chance. Nasa to top paswa. Ke unu said the ebeba say at the end of the game. Oto top paswa. Minta bi bejinem and Eduku bi bejinem no boni ya. Was one. This is a Kotoko team that Albert Amwa joining the main team. Was starting intensive a road to recovery. Well, mianeni so beba ni me ya. There is Peter Aqua. I also can't attack no, but a printing Aqua and make it a 20-man squad. And Kotoko promo to Isaka Abdul and Avoka. Also the Ababe count. And so about any of the attacking position of Asante Kotoko. Now Coach Ogum you say ba. Kwame Poku ameki case amano. I mean we about 6 matches, was 5 goals. And now it doesn't get better than this. Saka Dauda, the Kano, any coach's dream player. Sa boys na, wamobe kom, on the corner on the bewo, obe tumrika, obe chesi, okay, obe usu. Na coach biapo obe asem because so man ejuma so nya, ponko ejuma, no disrespect to the player. But he play this start, he say James Milner. For Liverpool, Jordan Henderson. O tie chira beka say hey Henderson ball ben no boba coach ni penasem because mirika adwuma o park ni so bia no obeya ama no while other players be pepe mo no onye sa. Yes, there is N'Golo Kante obeya adwuma ne sa tumrika sa okaya Mikel Obi say coach's dream the coach beka so onye no obeye onko ka say me skillful player because when you watch Mikel Obi time a o nyini na Otimi boss number 10 nyina abadoko Chelsea ade juice beka na onye. Say educator ba Malia on the bomb number 10. boko Barcelona ball ni mu ye dia ba se elidia no number be gina no tumrika press sa na sa ka Dauda ye. He's a creative player. He can create. He can score. But Obedru Kotoko no, why tactically disciplined, as sticky to what the coach wants him to do. Enti ebana sa time was 30 I don't say goals now man for bonnet. Still not coach in a penny because oye na juma mano. Into a steady Kotoko attack ne pa positions ni pe bi ya to etiaka. The abetamu aye ansa na uprano. Onyaba baka. People will fight for him, say, yeah, man, more playing time. Because he's the top scorer for Kotoko. Then there's Saka Dauda, where we need the heart of Kotoko fans. There's Kwame Poku, your darling boy, dada. And then there's a young Peter Ako, no see your project. This how 4 way or ha. A nibresem and Sana Duku. Any minta. Almost what you tap for a kind of Moabano, almost war. This Awukye, send you no Mujudino. When your chance are. Send your way and neno. Obesiye. That's be defend well and take advantage of opportunity. Be abenya. So wrap penalty box room. Cause once a ball we know a track Kwame Poku and a better at the mouth. How's the defenders focused on Kwame Poku no? A trouble my ball never told. And therefore, as I say, with the twatrim. Into who you say no, there's also true din. Send ye a bodiya. A man for subitting a kebi. So good job for Awukye. Kwame Poku was basically missing. Emmanuel entry. What is wrong with Emmanuel entry? Emmanuel entry was the heartbeat of the Kotoko team when we started the league. Entry. You say league nothing. On na Kotoko heartbeat. In fact, Kotoko first game against Air House. Born ye kama pa. Otwaswa, Kotoko Mediama, Kotoko starting league, he was the proper number 10. First game, decent match. Second match, we ding Tobe Kaya. On a quadri ball. At the shot, I say young apostles. That was Emmanuel entry. And instantly, the number 10 position and even the number 10 jersey, no be ajitum say yes, Abranti, and yes, the man. You could see, sir, as a form no air drop kakra. And I know say Kotoko started Eddie Babaya, Kotoko Eddie Yaya, Ebeura Timnu. And after say occur the Black Galaxies. O steady our first game Black Galaxies one started over the bench in a buy. And a buy no when Timanya Bibi Surunkubia. And farmer the Black Galaxies. The second game umpuno, so steady ya. Coach did drama impuno. And fananka a squad na a kobo bono. Emmanuel bench. And after that, yes, ye nim say prakakra ebe bokrono. At the point he was not fully fit. But he say we recover every. And Baba ya so trying the best say on super steely position, because on nyame na adoma ma anya bi body a ono so ojewa aboso. But I say when it gets to this stage, you believe that competition is supposed to bring the best out of all players. Competition is supposed to bring the best out of all players. But entry enya a dip of form plus injuries. Yeah, the injury can cause you kwa da kwajachi. Ti time and entry got na dag out ni ade. But clearly, there's something wrong with Emmanuel entry. I see a show one na yetimika. We are not really seeing him. I saying match is busy, And as I say, over tina bench. Na say substitution near do be shimwa. Also, baba be bibi because ome yankwala. Intika oba no more maturity no. Na nke bi awokra ba be for swap go bi eden ashe. No ama coach ne headache. I want the next match and his next selection. But clearly, when entry comes from the bench, you don't really feel the vibe or the bamu when or joining a house and Kotoko. It is a cause, and I say a worry because your Ginidi, we believe in his potential, but clearly, entry potential and you said, okay, crab blasters. Ye keke biya ma entry. Black Stars call up. Emmanuel entry na Black Stars call up. People don't forget this. But at the ABS, it looks like Kotoko players no call Black Stars. Omo babaka. Na enyome ya funtum from kakra. Danlad Ibrahim. O call Black Stars call World Cup by. Na nkomo na sesa. Frederick Asare. Bibi sawo. Now Emmanuel entry. Kopie mu Black Stars. Ono so ba na aye bibi awo kakra. Yen nyina eni je when our players go to Black Stars, but why the players lose form, especially Kotoko players, when they go to the Black Stars, is something we must investigate and find out what is the cause of it. And that game, no, in total, Coach Ogumenya Jumaye kakra. You don't play against 11 WISE and any more, you know that fluidity and sharpness, no. Your next game is against Samates. Coach Jumaye. The strength of the players, no, confidence me who say a drone pick. The coach Bekoswa no atri omumu so near head here a bedding. But the most important thing is that Kotoko are qualified to the next stage. And the next match is against True Democracy, another Division 1 club, Babara Sports Stadium. The moment Kotoko Besha sa match, no, Obeshia either Brekum Chelsea and answer clubber. Your friend Bechim United or semi, which will normally be played at a neutral venue. Tina is a process leading to the final. No, Kotoko etime any opportunity above Babara na. What do I say? Above Babara na, which is a good for Asante Kotoko. Or started with Future Stars. Then we played Accelerate. Obekaya Kotoko Accelerate, and then about 11 WISE, and then the next match a True Democracy. And Sana. Obetimi abeshia the first Premier League competitor at a neutral venue. Depending on venue, a FA Cup penny for be choose for the semis, no. Some kwakobo Accra o, kwakobo Abrankesi o, some kwakobo Kumasi o, Bre and a Bechere. But the good news that after returning our football bar back, no, the two matches are Kotoko Abono, Kotoko Abomo then ashe 3 goals, ball enter on the net. Ninyina home there, but it should tell you how solid Kotoko you feel. After coming back from Obuase, Kotoko Ashe has, Kotoko Ashe Karela, Kotoko Ashe Vision FC, make a Kumase no. Kotoko Ashe go baby any Gold Stars, Kotoko Ashe Lagos Cities, only Accelerate abo, only Future Stars abo, only A11 WISE swabo. It means that Babaya Sports Stadium after se Kotoko through Obuase Bayern on Lusu ball. Babara Sports Stadium, and that is positive for Asante Kotoko. We use the team all the best in the next and remaining matches, which will be against Samates. Near say winning form na team na pekeno. Obitima ako twice or Summer Boy. Kotoko ako Samates twice. We win back and we lose back. Okay, Orlando Wellington, Danny Zebu and Coach Zebu. Eko piemu ewo eye nikum. Wellington the Kotoko share Samates. But last season, there, Samates chief Asante Kotoko. Okay, some match in a download better, Frederick Asare better, a whole lot of controversies. So we wish the team all the best in the remaining matches. But me sure say there's still other things we need to do, especially attendance at the Babara Sports Stadium. Until we meet again, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Bye bye.